How to set up and install your Google Nest Cam with Floodlight. We're going to show you how to set up and install your Google Nest Cam with Floodlight. The Nest Cam Floodlight is designed to replace an existing floodlight with a wired connection of 100 to 240 VAC, 50 to 60 Hz. Install in accordance with local building and installation regulations. New installations may require additional hardware. You may need to hire a qualified professional to help with installation. Everything that you need to get started is included in the box. You may also need a pencil, a Phillips screwdriver, a drill with a 2mm drill bit, a 6.5mm masonry bit, a rubber mallet or hammer, a level, cork, and a ladder. Make sure that you have a Google account set up and the Google Home app installed. Go to accounts.google.com to set up an account. Then download the Google Home app from Google Play or the Apple App Store. Add your Nest Cam with Floodlight to the Google Home app. When prompted, scan the QR code found on the front of your camera. Remove the QR code sticker and place it in the Quick Start guide. Saving it will make it easier to set up your camera again if you need to. If you misplace the QR code, you can still set up your Nest Cam with Floodlight. Just tap Continue without scanning. You'll enter the setup code found at the bottom of your camera. The app will then guide you through installation and setup. You'll remove your old floodlight, install your Nest floodlight, attach your Nest Cam, and then complete setup in the Google Home app. Make sure that your phone or tablet is connected to the same Wi-Fi network that will be used to set up your Nest Cam with Floodlight. Go to your home's fuse box and turn off the switch that controls the power to the light. This protects you and your equipment. Now follow the steps in the app to remove the old floodlight. If there's a mounting bracket attached to the wall, make sure that you remove it. If you are installing a floodlight for the first time, you may need to hire a qualified professional to help with installation. Feed the wires through the mounting plate. The arrow in the G logo should be upright. Now get your level and line it up to the horizontal lines on the mounting plate. Adjust the plate until it's level and mark the screw holes. If you're installing the floodlight on a wood surface, you'll use the wall screws. Drill pilot holes for the screws using a 2mm bit. For installations on brick, stone or stucco, you'll use the wall anchors. Drill pilot holes for the wall anchors with a 6.5mm masonry bit. Then gently insert the wall anchors with a mallet or hammer. Now feed the wires through the mounting plate and attach it with the wall screws. A ground wire is not needed for this installation. If you see a copper, green or green and yellow wire, this is a ground wire. Use the wire connector provided to cover it and tuck it away. Use the S-hook provided to keep your floodlight in place while you connect the wires. Now use the remaining wire connectors to connect the floodlight. First, connect the blue wire from the floodlight to the blue wire from the wall. These are your neutral wires. Then connect the brown wire from the floodlight to the brown wire from the wall. These are your hot wires. To avoid an electrical short, make sure that the exposed wire ends are free of corrosion and no longer than 13mm. Remove the S-hook and push the wires through the center hole of the mounting plate. Now position the floodlight over the mounting plate cover. Turn it anti-clockwise to align the clips on the back of the floodlight with the grooves on the cover. Then press the floodlight onto the cover and twist clockwise until you hear it click into place. Mount the camera on the floodlight's magnetic plate, then connect the power cable. Make sure that the magnetic connector is fully inserted and pointing in the right direction. You'll feel it snap into place. Turn the power back on. The floodlight will turn on for about 30 seconds and the status light on the camera will pulse blue. If the floodlight and the camera's status light do not turn on, turn off the power and double-check that you've correctly wired the Nest Cam and floodlight. If it still doesn't turn on, you may need to hire a professional to help with installation. Secure the camera and floodlight with anti-theft screws. You'll use the small screw to attach the floodlight to the cover plate and the large screw to attach the camera to the floodlight. Use the hex key provided to secure the screws in place. Position the lights and camera to illuminate the area that you'd like to view. Then tighten the knobs at the base of each light when they are aimed where you want. In the last few steps, you'll connect the camera to your Wi-Fi network, give your camera and floodlight a location name, and make sure that the camera's video and audio are turned on. To learn more, visit the Google Help Center.